Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is another Fossilizer Gestalt combiner. This one is using three of the Paleotrexes, and this is using 100% of the pieces. And he's supposed to kind of look like this, like warrior shaman type dude with like this cool little like head crest and stuff. And so, before I take him apart and show you how to build it, like let's take a look at this guy really quick. So yeah, as you can see, he looks pretty cool, I think. Um, yeah, 100%. I'm using all the pieces from the Paleotrex. This right arm, you see, he has like kind of like a buckler and like a sword. The other arm kind of has like a dual blade, or I don't know, bow and arrow if you want to call it. Um, yeah, got some cool little looking legs with them fake little piston looking things. Yeah, as you can see, the fake little design right there. Nice little like foot with a heel spurt. And then, yeah, a back that looks pretty clean, that looks pretty similar to the front. And one of the coolest parts that I like about this is like the head feature. You got the head, and this is like the head crest. And so you see that? That's actually kind of like a helmet. And you can pull that back and, hide that away somewhere. And then you just got like the normal looking version. I mean, you could like fold this up and whatever, make it more compact. But the whole point is that, yeah, you just kind of you plug it in, and it kind of looks like he has a warrior crest in it, or not. Anyway, let's take a look at this dude, and let's take him apart. So first, like the other ones, we'll kind of look at indigestible pieces. So let's start by separating the torso from the lower quarters. Sorry, guy. Oh, all right, let's put that to the side. So cool. So let's take a look at the legs first. It's not that difficult actually if you just kind of stare at it but then in the interest of time, yeah, I'll just break it down. So the top piece obviously is the what is that? The thigh portion of Paleotrex. So let's pop that out, and then we'll just take a look at the leg. So each leg is they're mirror images of each other, as you can see. Yeah, and so yeah. So anyway, the bottom you have the Paleotrex head, or the dinosaur head thing. Then you have the robot head plugged in. Sorry, losing focus. The robot head plugged in for the heel spur, and then above it you have one of those hip blade looking things from the dinosaur just plugged in to the dinosaur head. And you have two legs kind of plugged in with the heel bent back, and then one of the dino feet. Here, let's just take it apart really quick. See, we'll start by taking off the two little legs. Yeah, see, it's just like that piece, and then just two of those. You can see it looks, oh, it's all bare now. And that was my stomach if you heard it, because I'm hella hungry. But so this top part is the dinosaur leg, and you just pop that out from this hole. Then, yeah, that's super easy to recognize, right? So one more time, we just kind of pop, oops, just kind of popping him in, and he hangs out like so, or like however you want it, really. This is just decoration to make it cleaner and stuff like that. But anyway, once you're done, it'll look like this. Yeah, it'll look like this. And then this top piece, you peg back into the leg, and then you get two of these like thingies. Let me just do this side. Pretty easy, right? Oh, and then yeah, they plug up here. So now let's look at the top bit. Yeah, again, let's just kind of break them down into digestible pieces. So let's just remove the arms. The arms you're going to see are pretty easy. Actually, you know what? Let's just remove them by hemispheres, like half hemisphere. So basically, this body is just this dinosaur piece with this dino head, and then the helmet thing we can go over later, and plugged into a rib piece. Now watch. See at this top, this is one of those Paleotrex thigh pieces, and then you just kind of remove that. Kind of remove that, and then I'll just put that right here. But yeah, as you can see, each side is basically those rib cage mechanisms. The thigh of the Paleotrex robot, and then the tail of the dinosaur is like plugged in here. Watch. Yeah, there's this little hole right here, and then on the adjoining side as well. And then so you just kind of, yeah, you slide that sucker in there. Oops, sorry, it's hard to see. Yeah, so like that, you see it, because you have to connect the arm some way. And so yeah, now you have the thigh piece, the tail from the dinosaur. And then, oops, shield came off. And then yeah, that's, you know, sorry, I keep changing what I call these things, but then you can recognize what I'm talking about, right? And then so let's just remove that for a second. So we have that top arm looking bit. But right here, it may look a little complicated, but it's just all the colors are blending. And so what it is it's actually two of the dinosaur legs plugged into one of those hip blade looking things with the tail attachment. And so super easy peasy. Take off that top part. And this part is, yeah, one of the dinosaur legs just folded up like this. And that little peg goes into that little side hole. Yeah, I'll remove the buckler. And as you can see, yeah, it's just two dinosaur leg thingies plugged in to this. And then this part over here is the tail, right? Easy to recognize. And you just kind of plug that in here. And then, yeah, and then this little hole on the side, you can just put the buckler and then plug that back in. And that's the arm bit. And if you don't want the sword, you can actually remove that bit, and it can be like, you know, like Bumblebee's blaster from the Bay movies and the new one and stuff. So it can kind of do like a blaster thing, or whatever you want. You know, it's your imagination, it's your toy. Just have fun, really. So here's the other side of the hemisphere. Is again the ribcage, thigh section of the robot thing. We have the tail plugged in right here, then the robot top arm, and then this arm is actually they're not identical. This one is a standard dinosaur leg, foot, hand from Paleotrex, or whatever you want to call it, and then two of the tails are plugged in right there. And so yeah, as you can see, the arms are asymmetrical, but that's cool. That's cool. Everything, no, doesn't always have to be like symmetric, you know. And just use your imagination and however you want. And so this is that headpiece. This is pretty easy to recognize, right? It's the Paleotrex dinosaur face, the Paleotrex robot face. And in the back, what this is, it's one of those feet-looking thing from Paleotrex, or claws or whatever. And it's attached to this back hole right there. And then these buckler, whatever, I don't know what you call those shields things, the face shield. Yeah, you plug them into the side right there. And then yeah, dude, it has these like cool little grooves on the side that kind of make it look like, I don't know, man. I think it looks cool. You can mess with that, and I think you could even like do it down so it looks like you got bangs and stuff. Or whatever you want. But that's it. So let's go backward. So you plug in, boom, and then you plug in the other side, boom. So let me get the side of his face actually. So yeah, so now we have that. And then we grab this piece, plug it into the lower leg. That piece, plug it into the lower leg. I didn't put all the other pieces back, I mean, just for the sake of the video. And then just plug the torso right back in. And bada bing, bada boom. You have Shaman Warrior Paleotrex, like, dude or whatever. But yeah, it's using 3 of them. Anyway, yeah, thanks for checking out my video. Check out the playlist if you want to see other combinations and stuff. And yeah, I'll try to put more up in the coming weeks. Cool, thanks so much.